Yo, what is up guys? So welcome back to another vid note on F123 for today. So we're here at Spa, one of the best tracks on the game. So I thought I'll do some open lobbies around Spa once again. So a little bit different this time around. Well, it's a random grid this time around, so that's why I'm at the front, in the middle sometimes. There are a few races along the way, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Because as you can see by the title of this vid note, it's chaos. You know what I mean. So the first race is at Spa. Turn one, I went a bit wide, just make sure I don't get hit. Only got a warning, but it's okay. Then this Red Bull decided to go down the inside. Well, managed to push me off the road. And then this McLaren came out of nowhere, spun me and the Red Bull around. I don't know why he did that, but maybe he's just trying to get revenge. I mean, I don't know why he did that. Maybe he's just doing it on purpose or something, I don't know. Something like that. And then this Ferrari got lost traction there, so found that quite funny actually, when I saw that. So yeah, so it was an okay start, and then the time I got to the end of the first sector, McLaren just came out of nowhere and hit me. So I was kind of in the middle, so I had nowhere to go at that point. So yeah, so these races I'm doing right now, including Netherlands and Hungary later on in the vid note, doing 3 races today on this one, so I thought I'd do 3 races on this one. Yeah, so those 3 races I'm doing right now were mentally chaos. That McLaren was trying to get me there, but luckily it was ghosted. And I got an eagle overtake on the same guy who took me out on the first lap. But luckily I got through eventually, so thank God he was ghosted. And thank God the eagle overtake is not there. Well, thank God I got rid of it. So yeah, so I've managed to get past the McLaren, so the one who took me out on the first lap. Yeah, so thank God it was ghosted. So if it wasn't ghosted, I would have been screwed again on the same lap. I was in the top 5, and then now I'm top 10, so I lost about 6 places because of that incident. But it's okay, but it's fine. I'll try to do the best I can from there. See what I can do from there. And this Ferrari just gone wide, so that's another place game, another place into P9. So no issues there. So I decided to take my time and got through down the inside. It was a little bit wide, but luckily I got through there eventually. And I'm on my way again. So yeah, so I'm only doing this for fun, so I'm not trying to ruin their races. It's just they're just afraid of being overtaken or something, or they're just hitting me on purpose, or don't know what. They're just sending it on purpose, or they're just afraid of being overtaken every time I go for the move or something. I don't know. I don't know why dirty drivers do that, but on F1 games, including this game, F123, and the other games as well in the past, it's just, well, no, sometimes it's stupid really. All you have to do is just just need space, but don't. If you're being afraid to be, well, if you get overtaken, just don't take good drivers out, including myself. It's ridiculous. It's best just don't fend, and then you just. Well, I know you race your EOS on the first 2 laps, so that's why I didn't do it on the first 2 laps, because it's best to save it before the end of the race. I do use it a little bit sometimes, if it's on lap 2, or maybe on the first lap if it's like on the back straight or something, or maybe a tiny bit at the start if I was at the front on pole or something, a little bit, if the grid was random. or if I do a custom grid if I start at the back, or sometimes I do one-shot quali and start from pole or something, or top 5, wherever it does. It happens, so yeah, so sometimes I do, this is random grid, and I wasn't a host for this, so this was a different random lobby, compare I was in 3 days ago, in the PSC video, I would say. I was definitely a host when I was doing the McCrannon, I was definitely a host for that, but this one I wasn't, so because that's why I started the back, just for fun. Same as here, just random grid, like that. Happens really. So I managed to get past this IP for P8, so very nicely through there. So we're on that 4. We are kind of making a small progress, but the leaders are at the middle sector right now. The time I got onto the Kemmel straight, managed to get past the Red Bull with DRS, so very nicely there. Into P7, so not too bad after the instant I had on that 3 laps ago. So I'm feeling good at the moment for today. I'm feeling alright, feeling 100% alright. I'm not sure about A&L Season 5 in round... Well, I think it's getting closer now. So we are getting closer to Season 5 in A&L. Well, the first race is at Bahrain, so I might need to practice a little bit at Bahrain just to make sure everything's okay and all that, and also other tracks as well, including other races down the line on the Canada. I have seen the Canada already. That was a few months back. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm not sure if I'm doing it or maybe I am doing it just for fun. When I was doing Season 4, I was just doing it for fun, and it was a little bit competitive. I think Season 5 is going to be a little bit tougher compared to Season 4, so I might struggle a little bit, but I can definitely get to the end for sure. So at least I can do that. Sometimes it's difficult, sometimes I get the wrong strategy, sometimes on snow, I don't know, something like that. So as come towards the last lap now, got the DRS, managed to get past this Williams guy. Well, he was kind of leaning onto my car, and then he's almost pushed me off the track, kind of. I mean, I was definitely ahead of him. I was definitely just ahead of him when I got to the braking zone, because I was getting the mental speed down the straight, extra 12 miles per hour or something. He hasn't got DRS or ERS or something. So yeah, so I managed to get into P5 right now because someone span run in front of me. Well, I got that when I got the Williams. So yeah, so I'm into P5, so definitely top 5 around Spa, so after the spin I had. That's kind of a recovery on this one, but there was only one or two or three issues there, so if I didn't spun or something like that, I would have been top 3. This guy, well, he almost took me out at the bus stop chicane. And then I managed to use the skate road, but luckily I didn't get a penalty for that, because that was kind of not my fault, because I don't know what I'd done wrong there. I just got past nicely, and then he just pushed me wide, and then he nearly crashed me out at the last 2 corners at the end of the lap. But yeah, so P5's not bad around Spa from a spin I had on that one. It could have been a podium or maybe a chance for a win, maybe, if I had a chance. But I don't know, it happens sometimes. So yeah, so we move on to Zandvoort in Netherlands. for race 2, second race of the day. So I'm at the back this time. So the grid is still random, and we've got 3 of them are kind of ghosted, but it's fine. Thank God Ghost is on. So not doing too bad. Just need to make sure I stay out of the carnage and then go from there. They're kind of spinners there. I'm lucky I got through there. I've got a Negro overtake. I've got 2 Negro overtakes for that. I mean, it feels a bit harsh. Managed to get past there, so I was very lucky to get through there. And then I got a 3-second penalty for that. Kind of annoying, because it feels a bit annoying with the Negro overtakes. I decided, well, I don't even care. I'm not letting them through. I mean, I got through there nicely. Managed to avoid the carnage, and then I got a Negro overtake for that. I mean, I don't know what I did wrong there, but it's a bit stupid, really. Managed to avoid that bit there, but I lost a place there. So I'm into P6 already by the end of the first lap, so not too bad. So I'm just trying to get to the end, really, so see what I can do from there. I'm just trying to see what's going on in front of me and see what's happening. And also trying to be careful with the grass and curbs on this track, because you do catch you out sometimes. This guy almost closed the door on me, and I lost 2 places there because of that. So thanks, wherever his name is. And then the Alfa Romeo pushed those 2 wide, 1 spun, so that puts me into P6 again, where I was. So I've got my... he's ran out of EOS already, so I only got about 50% already. We haven't got to nap 3 yet. Yeah, some players in this lobby were crazy. In these 3 races. I don't know why they're being crazy. I just don't know I don't know what's going on. I thought I had to move. I thought I had to sneak up the inside there, but I decided to stay behind for now. So we are batting for, I think that's a podium right now. So right in front of me, because the first 2 were gone already. So it looks like a podium is kind of on the targets here. If it wasn't for the penalty, I would have been alright. But and then the Alfa Romeo, my teammate went a little bit wide through there, so managed to get to P5. Got the DRS though, and I managed to get through there okay. So now I've got to try get past these 2 and see what's going on from there. At least I'm in a DRS though, so that's kind of helped me a little bit with the DRS. He's got no EOS as well, so that's kind of does help a little bit. So I'm next to this Haas driver, and I managed to get into P4. Not too bad, so I'll take it all day. And then Ferrari got me entangled there. I thought there was a chance there, but I lost about 2 places again. And as controls through here, the Haas just decided to brake a little bit early, and I was on the outside, so there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, it was a little bit of a mess, but luckily this AlphaTauri went for the move. I decided to give him space, and then decided to do a switchback, but at least I got DRS though, but it didn't work anyway. Yeah, this is a good battle for P3 at this stage, so if I just stay with them, I would be alright. I had to niff off there because I had nowhere to go. Still got DOS though, so they did move the DOS a little bit on the banking. So it used to be on the straight, but they moved it back a little bit now on this year's game compared to last year. On last year's game, they did move the DOS a little bit, and this bit I was almost into a tangle. Luckily, got through okay. I managed to get a good run, but I've got closed the door once again. So these players are afraid of being overtaken or something. So I'm kind of stuck behind these two with no ERS. Well, I'm about almost under 10%. I managed to get past this Ferrari and the Alfa Romeo, because the Alfa Romeo, those two made a mistake, and I managed to get through into P4. So I can finally got some clear air now. So with a 3-second penalty, kind of not my fault on the Negro takes. Feels a bit harsh there. I should have been maybe P3 in that race if it wasn't for the Negro takes. So if it wasn't for the 3-second penalty, I would have been P3 or something if it wasn't for that. So that puts me into P5 at the end. So it's not too bad after this chaos. Everyone just keep dive bombing, people making mistakes in front of me. I made 1 or 2 mistakes but in that race, but it's fine. But I'll take P5. Should have been a podium if it wasn't for the Negro takes, but it's fine. I can move on from there. It's fine. It's not the end of the world or something. So let's move on to the last race of the day at Hungary. So I thought let's do Hungary a go, because I did that 3 weeks ago when I was doing rank at the time. Did a little bit of practice around Hungary, a little bit. Let's see what I can do from there. So I'm in the middle of the grid, so that's kind of the worst place to be. Lucky I was on the inside and managed to get through there okay into the top 10. Just trying to stay trying to stay out of trouble, but lucky I got through there nicely. And then managed to get past the Ferrari on the inside. I think he's netting me through there. Red Bull made a mistake there. Ferrari went a bit wide. Decided to go to the inside at the chicane. Make sure I hit the curves. And then he decided to go through there somehow. Decided to go around the outside. And he decided to go a bit more wide than I was expecting. So I decided, alright, that's fine. I decided to go to the inside at this corner. Trying to stick my nose in there. Luckily I got through there nicely. And another spinner in front of me. And that puts me into P4 by the end of the first lap. So not too bad after the first lap with craziness, chaos, mistakes in front of me. That's not too bad after the first lap. So all I've got to do now is try catch up to the McLarens and the leader. I think that's my teammate who's leading, so that's fine. So I've got to try catch these 3 and hopefully I might maybe have a chance for a win, maybe. If I manage to get the pace or something, I don't know, something like that. Well, the P3 guy's already got a 2-second penalty, so that's fine by me. A tiny mistake there, but it's fine. I managed to recover it. Now I just need to take my time and see what's going on from there. Take through there nicely. This McLaren went wide. I was trying to do a switchback, but it didn't work. But I got alongside him anyway. This guy turned in a bit too early. He should have. He didn't. He just tending I wasn't there. I'll manage to save it again, so I don't know why. And then he stopped right in front of me, and then Mercedes was down the inside, so there's nothing I can do there. So I don't know what's going on at the moment. I'm not sure I'm being targeting or something like that, or I'm just everyone's aiming for me for no reason. I don't know. it's because I'm very fast or not doing too bad getting through the field or something like that? Is that why everyone's jealous? Everyone's jealous because of me? I don't know. Let me explain what's going on. Let me explain what's just happened. Or just let me know what's going on, what I meant to say. I'm not sure I'm being targeting or everyone's just jealous of me because I'm making through the field nicely or without getting entangled or something. I don't know, it's just I find it very strange sometimes. It's not because I'm really doing this for fun. I'm not trying to take people out. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just doing this for fun. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, I'm trying to explain it to you guys. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just doing this for fun. Just having a good time and have a good 5 naps. Doing 5 naps over lobbies. Just doing it for fun and see how I go from there. That's what I'm trying to do. So we've got this McLaren right in front of me. Managed to get DRS and EOS a little bit. Well, he's got less EOS and less downforce. So I decided to go for it at turn 1 anyway. He turned in a bit too early. Didn't see I was there. So at least I managed to save it. He decided to go for it here, but luckily he didn't tangle me. So thank goodness for that. So I'm into P2 right now on that 4. Managed to get past the McLarens. A little bit messy. I wasn't expecting these guys. Well, with these two, but I got there eventually, and I'm kind of got through there eventually, and I can just clear away and see what I can do from there. I know he has less downforce, and then I have more downforce than the McLaren has. That's why they're not good in the corners. This track's all about downforce, so you do need a little bit of less downforce because of the straight line speed, but I mean downforce is definitely important around Hungary. So that's why I have more downforce, because I need to be good on the exit of the corners, make sure I'm really good in the corners, and also make sure I get through the middle sector nicely and all that, and through the end of the lap as well, on top of that. So yeah, coming towards the end of the race now, on that 5. The leader's only 5 seconds up the road. So it might be a tough task to catch him at this bit. If it was another 5 naps, I would have catched the leader. Maybe another 4 laps maybe, if I had a chance. But if it wasn't for those McLarens and one of the Ferrari who went a bit wide in the middle sector, maybe lost a second there, and then McLarens were about maybe 2 seconds on both of them, so it's about 3 seconds in total. I may have a chance, or maybe have a chance to catch the leader, maybe, I don't know, something like that, I don't know. Or something, I don't know. I'm definitely catching the leader, but we're at the end of the race now, so nothing I can do there. So, I mean, I'll take a podium though. P2 is not bad, so I'll take a podium after all this chaos and craziest mental races I have after 3 races. So that was my last race of the day around Hungary. I'll take a podium. P2 is not bad in the top 3 from the middle of the grid. Not too bad at all. So yeah, so make sure you like the vid notes, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll appreciate it a lot. That'll help me out. That'll give me support. Make us vid notes like this on F123 and other games as well. But I'm not sure yet. So yeah, so make sure like and subscribe. I'll appreciate it a lot. That'll support me anyway. So yeah, so I'll see you guys around. Have a nice day. Enjoy your day, and see you there.